nhớ rằng cho nhiệt gì cứ tin anh cha sẽ được tàu tàu trên đó nó cũng như mấy cú phải là cho nhiệt trên sao mùa nếu nó cũng trong xe hình hay tiệc của tàu cho bé sẽ là cùng lúc công trình và trừ sĩ nhớ rằng là mong lúc cha bó nhớ cho họ Fresno lúc trong hòa nó chế bé cho lo chắp lại nhớ cho họ tết cho mình cả nó nếu nó vậy lúc công trình nếu nó trong cơ ấy của cho nên là chỉ đâu ở tu phong như thế nó ấy còn cái kia cho bé sẽ là hay tiệc lúc công trình nếu nó như đã chỉ họ chỉnh chỉnh thiệt và bé cho nó cho thế cho nó cho chú họ tôi chỉ trong nó tôn cho bé celebrate thiệt nếu như lúc công trình chỉnh chỉnh hay tiệc historical moment cho bé mong tan thọ là một trong special bé mong như họ Fresno mà cũng như thọ có ở tại nó Paul, nó nói Paul ya nước kia tụi mình chỉ biết thiên họ kia hạt tiệt, lúc công trình nó nói đã chi tiệt và cần được bác hết cho biết sao thế, nhớ không Paul?
nhớ rằng, tôi cho bài cả chờ tua công bê đồ nó thiam, nó nói vậy nó chú sinh nè, lại nó chẳng chẳng hàng tròn ở bên mong community nhớ cho Fresno na, vì hạt tiệt lu city of Fresno, đó đó bê tu city council member Luis Chavez sao nè Ishana, nữ ya tu ba thiệt sơ pe thiệt ô tô đại sign vì pe mua pe cho nên cho gì nhớ đồ lu rõ cụ tôn đoàn nữ thả xã còn nữ ba hải lu city sẽ ô bắt tàu ý đại sign là mù khi tàu trâu sẽ được bao hạt tiệt nhớ đồ pe lu rõ Fresno nó pe mong nó pe cho nó chỉ pe cho lo chập lại nhớ đồ lu tây chemic nó là cụ tờ lu gì nó trâu nữ cụ lăng trâu lợi thì nó mà xua ô cả tàu nu nó nữ chủ sĩ trâu pe lại tiệt bây giờ sẽ được tua sĩ còn với họ press conference cho cả sẽ được họ bỏ thì bao thì dùng xe cần gạo họ thì này sẽ tua công bày trong lúc nào thì thằng nào muốn cái cú yêu mua lúc mình đã đặt cho bay mà họ cho bây từ council member thà còn họ biểu minh chỉ thế.
Council member Luis Chavez, as what Paul stating, you responsible for this whole sign.
Yeah, it is a historic day in the city of Fresno. And, you know, as Paul mentioned, this started with a conversation with our Hmong leadership, Hmong elders, and it transformed into now a beautiful sign that everybody in Fresno that comes here to the fairgrounds to celebrations will be able to see that. And we know that that's over 1 million people that will now see this sign and know that Fresno is a welcoming and inclusive city here in our region.
Can you tell us how significant is the signs for our city of Fresno and our community as well, just and not just the Hmong?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think this sends a message a very powerful message that we're a city of inclusion, that we're a city of diversity, and that we actually have that strength built into our community, right? We have our language, we have our culture and our traditions, and everybody gets a chance to celebrate that here in Fresno. To me, that's the message that we want to send to not just California, but the country itself as well.
Can you tell a little bit of history of how did this whole process got started?
So this, I like to compare it to one of the most grassroots process that was initiated. I met with Hmong elders about a year ago, and part of their concerns with some neighborhood issues, this conversation was brought up and said, why can't we have a sign that recognizes Hmong New Year celebration in the fairgrounds? And I said, absolutely right, why can't we? And so that kind of started the ball rolling on this project, and we've worked really great with the Fresno Center, the sheet metal workers that have been very generous with their time and true community partners, and that's how this project came about. But it came from a small conversation at City Hall, and now we see the sign actually here that will soon go up on one of our busiest streets in the city of Fresno.
Can you tell us a little bit of who made the sign and who also designed the sign?
Sure. So we know that the designer was a gentleman at the Fresno Center that did a great job, by the way. And the sign was actually fabricated by the sheet metal workers that have been true partners in our community. They've donated their time, their resources, their staff, and we just want to thank them a little bit extra. Thank you for doing this for our community.
Well, thank you for making all this happening. And can you tell us a little bit about the sign, how big it is, and where it's going to be placed at?
Sure, it's 4 by 8, so 4 feet by 8 feet, and it's going to be placed right across from the fairgrounds on Chance in Kings Canyon. So probably about 10-15 feet west of Chance, going towards the Old Valley Medical Center. But it's going to go right in the middle of the median island, so that vehicles that travel eastbound and westbound will have a chance to see that and really celebrate our community.
Do you think someday we'll have 2 big signs, one on 99, one from the north and one the south to enter in Fresno?
Absolutely. I think you just started that project rolling here today. Breaking news. But I'm very supportive of these initiatives. I think, that would actually send a more powerful sign to people that go through the Central Valley on who our community is and what we're about. So absolutely, let's work on that.
Now, you mentioned that Fresno Center play a big part of this process. Can you share a little bit of what exactly Fresno is play a part?
So the Fresno Center has been a really great partner in our community in facilitating conversations, not just with the Hmong community, but with other communities in our area. And they actually facilitated the meeting with the leadership that came about with this concept. And they've been with us every step of the way on having that conversation, making sure that we get what the community wants and actually incorporate that into what's actually happening with the sign. And again, this was very grassroots level, input. And now we see that fruits of our labor here in Fairgrounds.
Okay. I'm going to summarize this, all the information that you just provided. But before that, I'm going to ask if Pao, you have anything to add before that?
Luis?
No, for me, this is really a historic day in the city of Fresno. This is the city of Fresno's first official bilingual sign. That's a very powerful message to our community, and we're here to celebrate that.
Thank you for your service and for your leadership. Okay.
สุดท้ายนะว่าเชื่อเจ้าที่จังยิ่งชายที่ว่าเจ้าดูลุยส์ Council Member Luis Chavez ว่าอย่าไปดูแชมเปี้ยนไปที่ว่าต่อได้ใส่นะเขารู้ใจจ้านะแค่ที่ไปมองนะไปเจ้าเนี่ยจ้าของ Fresno City นะจริงๆมูเจรงเชียก็เขาอีจงก็ที่นึงจ้าเชื่อตัวนั้นไปนะไปเจ้าวันที่นึงก็เจ้าจ้าวันที่ลุยลินดูชงอัดเสียนึงก็อัดเสียนึงก็นะในที่ปอดได้ใส่ที่นะว่าเจ้า
กูsummarize 民意ว่า早上的ว่าcity council member Chavez ที่รับปอยานต่อหายที่ได้ใส่นู่นน่ะอีได้ใส่แล้วล่ะว่าเธอจงเนี่ยจะเขาFresno เก่งกือแล้วอยากจะเขาFresno จะเป็นห้อง community เก่งกือว่าแล้วว่าได้ใส่เด้อให้ต่อใจให้เตียต่อใจในตัวจะเขารุ่นจง Fresno ว่าอย่าอีลูซิตี้ลอดชับเลยมองน่ะเชื่อไปเจ้ามาได้ใส่ในเลยมดตีต่อใช้ยงเที่ยจะเอาไปคอยเชอกับเชอตัวละเชอตัวปอเที่ยอย่าลีไปกูเจียเชื่อให้เตียอย่าไปชัวเลยว่าได้ใส่นั่นลอดจะไปจ่อเก๋จั่ว North and South เที่ยมาไปเยอะ follow through เช่คนเอาไปเยอะมั่วชื่อสีใช่เที่ยท้าวจนเราชาติลินาเตียลูกกงเชงนู่นน้อยวีให้เตีย Fresno City นั่นแหละไว้ได้ใส่แล้วล่อจะเรา represent ให้เตียไปมองยาเขาลูกจอนอย่าลีเซลีมั่วลูกกงเชงนู่นน่ะสิว่าจ้า
This morning it was for the Fresno Hmong New Year, and then there's a press conference for all of these council member and all the key leader here. So I'm gonna call everybody up front here first, and then we are going on with this agenda. Okay. The first person here will be the council member Luis Chavez, and please give an applause. Invite Luis Chavez up to the front, please. And the second person here will be Fresno Unified School Board member Elizabeth Jonathan. Please come up front, please. And today, I believe one of our the supervisor Sal Contreras. He's not here today, so we also give him a round of applause too. That he was sent here to come, but he can't make it today. Okay. Okay. The next one will be the CEO of Fresno Center, Paul Yang. Give it a round of applause, please. And the next one will be the Hmong Culture New Year celebration, President Mitch. And also the current Vice President for SGU, Mr. Bojava Tachaka. The current line. And also the former President for Veteran SGU, Mr. Zong Ya To Tachaka. And the next one will be the Hmong community elderly, Mr. Tong Leng Ya and Mr. Nahuya, touch your name. And Councilman, okay, Tari na lebya. Chia tali touch your tanoi chone, sixteen cha ne jalo ne tonda kana, chane lo drop it, show up in notice one day jala kana pina, touch your ne solicitor. Chane tao ne jalo ne da kana ne lokata dish. One year, Sinai Dishina, Janetano. Nilo Kanaya press conference, lay your tie to hole, new see your tongue plug, Katsakachana, Janela, Johnny Lotto, Nature Ponets, Nilo Lotta, who dishina, Johnny Dishi. So someone is such a lockata dishi touchane. Everyone, okay? Yeah. Sống tùa đó nhất Maria là touch sống tùa thì I would like to invite Maria from Governor Lucen's office too. Please come on from here too, please.
Dave Pena.
I would like to invite, what is it? Dave. Dave Pena up to come up front too, please. People then draw to like here, okay? Ne paku here. Get to know the Gili Choto.
Good morning. We had to do a little bit of adjustment today, given that the sun was shining on us, but not in a bad way. First of all, I want to thank the Fresno Center for coordinating this event today. And I want to say an extra special thanks to the sheet metal workers local. Dave Pena is representing the association. If we could just give them a hand. They've donated their time and resources to this. But more importantly, I want to thank the elders that came up with this idea. I want to tell you a little bit about how this idea came about. About a year ago, I met with some elders, some leadership within the community, and they were addressing some of their concerns. But one of the things that came up is we have here in Fresno one of the largest Hmong New Year celebrations in the country, and there was nowhere in the city of Fresno that actually commemorated that or recognized that. And so out of that conversation came this concept that we should celebrate Hmong New Year, but not just during the time in December and January, but year-round. And I think that's what this sign will do. It will essentially commemorate the strength of our community, which is our diversity, our collaborative nature of working here in the city, but more importantly, serve as a reminder to the next generation that you are valued, you are part of our community. And that's the story of Fresno. If you look at Fresno, this is a reminder that Fresno was built by immigrants, and more importantly, they are now calling Fresno their home. And so we're building this city block by block, little bit by little bit, but within that conversation, there needs to also be a recognition of the diversity in our community. We have over 70 languages that are spoken in our city. And this is a historic day because today will be the first time that the city of Fresno officially has a bilingual sign in the city of Fresno, and it happens to be Hmong in our city. In about a week, we will have over 100,000 folks that come here to Fresno, Southeast Fresno, and commemorate and kick off the Hmong New Year celebration. But to me, the real value of having this street sign that you see in front of you is so that our community that comes and visits us. And for those that don't know, the Kings Canyon Ventura Corridor receives over 1 million visitors every single year. They come here for the Fresno Fairground celebration, they come here for Hmong New Year, they come here for the Home and Garden Show, and a various number of events. And so when folks come here, this is essentially our welcome mat. And how powerful that the sign that welcomes them to the city of Fresno is now in another language as well. And I think that they will see that as a powerful message of where the city of Fresno is now and where it will be going. So again, I want to thank the Fresno Center. I want to thank sheet metal workers. More importantly, I want to thank the elders, Mr. Yang and Mr. Yang, for your words of encouragement and oftentimes pushing a little hard, and I'm working on fixing your stoplight in front of your business. Just give me a little bit of time. And so with that, I'll turn it over to Pau from the Fresno Center. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm turning it over to Elizabeth Jonathan, Fresno Unified Trustee.
All right, thanks.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Well, good morning. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here today. I have to shout out, just as Councilmember Chavez did, everybody here who played such an active role in making this happen. I'm truly proud. It makes me proud as a Fresnan to see the culmination of everyone's efforts here. So thank you. Thank you to the elders, the sheet metal workers, to POW, and of course the City of Fresno and Councilmember Chavez. This is part of why I love our city. I love the city of Fresno because one of the best things about it is our diversity. We are such a rich city, and I'm proud to live in a city that values this richness. Recognizing and cherishing where we come from is important. This sign exemplifies our city's recognition of the value of preserving culture and language. At Fresno Unified, we are committed to making sure our students learn about their culture and their language. I personally know how important it is to speak your home language, to be able to talk with your family back home and older generations. In the past couple of years, I've championed the increase in Hmong cultural classes after school and in our high schools wherever we can at Fresno Unified. We've also invested in the first Hmong dual immersion program at Vang Pao, so Hmong and non-Hmong kids can learn the Hmong language. And we're also investing in other languages, Spanish, Punjabi, Mixteco, French, Arabic, because it's just that important. So in closing, I'm really proud to be here today. I'm proud of our community for continuing to push us to do better and supporting us as we work on these things to make Fresno better. Thank you, and I'll turn it over to Pau.
Good morning. I want to thank Sal Quintero. He's not here with us today, but I want to thank Sal Quintero, Fresno Unified Trustee Elizabeth Jonathan, and specifically Council Member Luis Chavez and his team at City Hall for his commitment and his promise to the elders in our Hmong community. The Hmong community has been celebrating the Fresno Hmong New Year in the city of Fresno, especially at the fairground here, for over 30 years. And there's been no marker or identification at the city to showcase this celebration, which is the largest in the United States. The Fresno Hmong New Year celebration is from December the 26th to January the 1st here at the Fresno Fairground. I want to also thank Mike Lopez, the business representative for District 2, the sheet metal worker, local union 104. Also want to thank Javier Rodriguez from Peerless Printing with the final product as you see it today with us. But a big thank you to the designer of this sign, is an IT intern at the Fresno Center. He's with us today. His name is Alex Yang. Alex, come up here. He didn't know I was gonna acknowledge him today, but he's our graphic designer that designed this sign. I want to acknowledge a few key folks that are here with us today who are our elders, members of our community, and leaders within the Hmong community. As Councilmember Luis Chavez mentioned earlier, the elders that met with them about a year ago, Mr. Toleng, yeah, Mr. Nahu, yeah, are to the left of Councilmember Chavez. These two elders from our Hmong community, with a few others who are not here today, met with Councilmember Luis Chavez last year and asked the councilman, can you help our community get a sign that will acknowledge that Fresno City and the fairground is where we have the largest Hmong New Year celebration in the US? I believe Luis said yes. Everything after that is history as you see it today. Also with us, our former board president of the SGU, Mr. Nzongya Ta, and current vice president of the SGU, Mr. Mbutya Va. These gentlemen, but many others who are not here today, are our Hmong veterans and was instrumental with our Hmong New Year celebration in the early years in Fresno. Before I close, I want to share with our community, this is the first ever sign to acknowledge our Hmong community, our veterans, the blood, the sacrifice that our late general has put into this. This sign is a huge win for our Hmong community. It's a huge symbol for us in recognizing that we live here in the great city of Fresno. Finally, the current organization hosting the Fresno Hmong New Year from the Hmong Culture New Year celebration, President Mitch Herr and his team, I want to thank them for hosting this event for us. It was a few months ago that Mitch called me and said, "Pal, I heard about a sign. Where is it at? What stage is it at?" That's when it triggered me to follow up with Councilmember Chavez. But he's been working on it without telling me. He was going to surprise us. But Mitch was the one that came and talked to me, and then we follow up with Councilmember Chavez, and here we are today. The sign is done. In closing, thank you to Councilmember Luis Chavez and the City of Fresno for this historical Hmong New Year city sign. It is a true honor to have our Hmong New Year celebration recognized in the great city of Fresno. Happy New Year. Nhớ rồng sống chia cho bé cho lên số tu.
Tu tầm đây nó cho và tu thấy cho trong the Little Fresno Center bỏ ya thia ya lấy tu tuần phí nó ya Hmong Culture New Year celebrationประธาน Mitch ta chờ cơ.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to once again I want to thank City Council Member Luis Chavez. Thank you, brother, for making this possible. Mike and Dave, and the Sal Contreras and everybody that involved in this very very special day today here. As a young Hmong man, I came to Fresno back. I moved to Fresno in 1986. Very young. We had the Hmong New Year here. It's almost like 30 year plus. The Hmong people, we call Fresno home, going back to the late 1970s and early 80s here. So we've been here for a long, long time, and especially this place right here, the Fresno Fairground here, we call this the place where we celebrate the Hmong New Year. And I believe we will celebrate here for many, many years to come. So, this place here today is very, very special, especially for the Hmong American community here today. So it's a very, very special day for us. Trong sao trong pleur nó nói nó cứ chỉnh chỉnh trong pleur cho bé trên Hmong. Bé cho nào cho gì, cho nào cho chú. Bé luôn nhau cho lúc rồi nó là chỉ luôn trong Fresno tao lại plau cho tới xong nó. Cũng trên tao tại bé trên Hmong. Bây giờ tôi cho kỳ bây giờ nhỏ nó bộ hiong phá hiong một tuần đây nó vậy nó cứ chỉnh trong pleur cho bây giờ mong chú sen trong pleur bây giờ cứ tin là cho mong cứ nhỏ cho hồ luôn trong này nó ô cho bây giờ nó cho chú rong lên cứ sa City Council Member Luis Chavez cho Mike ha cho Dave lu tổ trang là chỉ lu police là chỉ lu business cứ bám vượt lại sang Europe how cho nó cho chú số lần số linh số tu nó vậy nó cứ chỉnh trong pleur một sản chỉ cho bé trên này mong chỉ hai bé cho nó cho gì cho nó cho chứ cứ tao chạy bé mong lại chỉ hai bé cho cứ nó chỉ một số sai nhau hai cho bé cho mi tu mi nhỏ cho tu cho kia chỉnh yêu toàn đây nó lại sai nó nhớ trong tại chú cái nó vô khai cho bé cho lì hai nên là chỉ cho bé trên này mong tại khó chơi cái bé nó bé mong lúc bạn chạy bé châu nữa em rồi sai trong pleur nó vậy inu cứ vô nhớ trong kinh cứ thay ra nhau cho hồ Fresno nóจะเป็นหมดไหลสารไหลชิดไหลไปเนาะหาเจอแต่ขอเชิญก็เป็นนอนไปรู้ปัญจัยไปเจ้าไอ้ขอเนาะขอจงชาช่างเปลือไอ้ลายชงชาตอนเดนเนาะท้อก็เป็นเจเนมงสุดเลยสุรินทร์ตูก็เป็นจีจุกเกนนักอันยาจงโอจงดาว
Okay, our next speaker will be former board president of SGU, Mr. Zhong Ya Tho. Ta chờ cơ. Thiết tụ lòng bất hàn giờ bộ chờ và nè, ta chờ này áo tụ tí sĩ.
nhớ rằng trong này sẽ cứ tin chạm họ thế chùa lúc nào gì lúc chừng chân để bé chạm mông vấn đề chấp lời nào thọ hơi cho member council mayor là một cho cộng hòa organization như là Fresno Center Mong Culture New Year cho này cho gì cho họ thế chùa cho lên cho tụ lúc nào gì lúc chừng chân bé tua cho họ nó bên giờ tụi trẻ tụi gì đó cho nó chửi nhau luôn đồng Fresno tao bỏ cho cái dùng để bé trả này mong cú giờ trong giờ thọ cú giờ tới thời gì nên nhảy qua ở bên nhau kia là cho Fresno nó dùng sẽ chụp bỏ xa chỗ chua lúc có liền tu bé trả mong nhau cho nó mua gì có phùa cú cho chua có phùa bé nhảy ok là cho nó luôn làm được bé trồng mong lặp lại là cho luôn trong Fresno tao bộ liên nói xong lúc về gạo nó giờ lúc bây giờ này muốn nó bây giờ giờ đi xong nó thế giờ xong mua khó khăn chân hay thì政府nhau phải sử dụng lá bò hay thì bây lu bây giờ giờ nhau tới chờ America bây giờ bây giờ America giờ bây giờ mong vào bỏ vấn đề bây giờ mua tới giờ政府America khăn mường cho khách xuyên là lá bò thì bây mong giờ y trả mong dùng giờ mua này phong vào bỏ chế cho nó cho chữ trong tù tôi cho trồng mông đó America nó ở sông Hà Việt Nam trâu chỗ cho chỗ chi phải sông Hà Việt Nam là sai bài sai thầu sai chỗ chi sâu tù cần mượn nhau rồi Asia America khi lúc có trong này phong bỏ cho trả mông trâu tê chờ thi bê rồi tê chờ America nó giờ này nó cho giờ bây mua tới giờ chủ sĩ bây giờ mà khán dùng đi nó giờ mua cho này cho gì cho nó cho uo cho chiến sĩ bây giờ mua thêm mua luôn nâng đi nung nó còn nó thâu ở chỗ trong đó Fresno Center Mong Culture là một chỗ đã council member city hall vấn đề giờ tối đây sai đi nó giờ mua cho father lời nó xí cho hay cho cái chơi cho cái vấn đề nhiều lúc tới chơi nó vấn đề giờ tới để xây bên thang căn nó đã city hall lấy những vụ mấy tụi chạy thiếu mua đồ trả mông giờ tổ chức nó được còn bây chỗ hành mông bây giờ tổ chức xe thì bây lúc tết chờ giờ lúc tết chờ nó bây giờ bây sang America thì chỉ bây giờ xuân sa xuân phao tổ chức tết chờ America nó lúc tết chờ America nó khi tổ chùa xuân phao tổ chức tết chờ nó ở mua nông nghiệp cho America đó lấy giờ bây sư bây giờ culture trở lại bây cho cả dùng thì chỉ nhau cho America tụi con mày cho lắm rồi giờ đi nó America thì cái ở lúc tết chờ super power nhân tiệt tên nó nếu cho biết tụi chùa hay nên nó nếu khởi này cho cái này cái chạy thì chỉ cho cả giờ thì cho cả dùng cháu ở cháu bây lúc tết chờ America tụi chạy còn này họ dùng xe chập rồi còn nó giờ đi nó cũng cho solup đi nó cũng có tụi lòngประธาน họ SGU nó là samurai lu America mấy cái biết cho nó cho America thầu cơ kia nó tân này bốn thế cho nó cho chữ và cho sau cái rồi biết tôi tới chờ mấy cả nó nè một nhóm số đủ cho chân là nè yon đó sẽ là xua thì bây giờ này mong ở đây châu này và chỉ cho biết tôi là y mua nông nghiệp cho bây giờ nên America mua cho cái hư chỉ xí luôn rồi bây giờ này cho lúc chạy giả bây ở tàu rồi mua giờ đi cái nhóm số đủ có lúc có đông có lúc trồng sẽ được lúc chơi bây giờ tôi thua trồng có sẽ được nhà sinh tôi giờ lúc bà chỉ bây giờ nhau phải nó có chắc chắn một sao ta chuyện đấy có pro phải đâu xây dựng bây giờ này mong tụi kỹ cả nhau là bù tiền ra bây giờ mong là ổn định cứ như cứ chia cả là bù thằng nào khăn rồi lúc tới chạy mấy cả nhau bây giờ này mong tiền một lúc nữa cũng như tận đây ở chỗ của ta cả nhà một chơi là samurai bây giờ rồi mấy cả bây giờ nọ chuyện mấy cả là tao ở trong tàu.
Okay. Yeah, basically, Mr. Chong Yang Tao just want to thank Councilmember Luis, the city of Fresno, the mayor, and all elected officials for making this site possible. representing the Hmong community in Fresno. And he also recognized those elders such as General Vang Pao and all others, elders, community leaders, military officers, that because due to their effort back in 1960 to 1975 during the Vietnam War, that's why we are here today. And he's appreciative for what the city of Fresno have done for the Hmong community in Fresno. Thank you.
The next speaker here will be our Hmong community elderly, Mr. Tong Leng Ya, Dr. Mr. No Hu Ya, Toucher. Em bố tên rõ sai tòng cái thế nào?
nhớ rong sinh ra nó nói ino rong xiên để bé chuyện mong nhớ cho họ luôn trong Fresno nó và bé ya cho chú rõ họ nó cho lô chế bắt ta tổ director nhớ ta Fresno Center nơi tới bia mình gì là bây giờ bia cho nó khó tiền giờ vì lý cha nó bé thế to để sai nó lọt được nó và bé mong để tu rong ilu shihar wa lu chai wa to council member Luis Chavez ne yo takala mo wa itu city council do ma mo lu shihar rong wa to director nya ho Fresno Center ne to ho ka pe cho nó cho wa cho nên chân nya luôn trong Fresno na mo dan shi tha cho cái này yêu kia lão anh nào chú cháu luôn trong Fresno nó mà cô tàu hôn tàu lăng tàu tu từ khi nó đã bé cô mua có tờ lăng mà bé cô hải cho nữa để bé giờ chơi nữa bé chăm mong giờ chơi nữa nữa giờ ít tu giờ làm một số chế được sa South East ở Fresno nó mà nữa và khó cho bé chăm mong sẽ được giờ lên nó bé thế li mù đòn nữa xí thả mua kế chơi sở chế để bé chăm mong sở đời bé nào nửa thả chế nửa rong xia nửa con nô bé thì ở nhà lấy bé giờ nửa tàu city council bé cho cái tim hông bé xa còn nửa đó chi nó chỉ cú đo chờ cứ đo hử đo chờ cú gì cả bé mua bé tuần đó cú thế tao là hai trăm nửa thì có ý想本意被这梦我给那被叫 celebration 这路 Fresno 那mà被cho nên mong nhớ được các tế cổ tế lử lũ lạt nhớ tới tế chờ phát khí tế bỏ tế thái tế tổ tổ trợ lúc Fresno nó mà tổ ngài như chia tổ ba để被cho nên nhớ lúc Fresno nó đau hành mà被xa cỏ lúc city Fresno nó cho nó cho chứ nó bị bỏ cho họ nó thế mua kế giải tỏ bị cứ tin nên trả ý chung mong sợ đời giờ li nó thế tao hay cho luôn nó trên nữ chế đón đó cú tao hay tiền xã còn nữ ấy để xài lo giải tỏ bị cho cứ tin nên trả mong nhớ các tế khổ tế và tôi cũng bị cái celebration nhớ rồi Fresno nó mà xã còn cú xã có mỗi trong một trò được tao chán nhau, xã có trò luôn từ lúc Fresno ground nó, mà giờ lên nó như thế thì giờ lên nhưng mà lên, mua khăn này có tàu được bé, mà giờ lên nó rong xe thế trò được lui, nếu tàu mua xe trở lại bé cho kiểm tra, giờ lên nó như thế chủ sĩ đại sai nó làm mua bé mong để tu mà nếu chỉ ở sở chế để có là cũ là ít lần từ sở chế để biết chuyện làm mong ta có biết sở làm mua đại sai nào ấy là chân chân li biết gì là phun tu biết thua ta nó làm một trò biết lung bề ấy có sở đời nó chỉ hay lấy cho bắt thang xuống nó là do lì xuống là do non đau tận đây nó đó chân thiên đó sai biết để sai nó có muốn nông nghiệp để biết chuyện làm mong họ nói là khó biết sao có mua lên đó mà nó chủ sĩ thì mua ít là xài nhớ hồ chủ rõ nó tàu bỏ để bé chuyện là mong giờ ít chuyện năng chơi lúc rõ phải sân nó thế còn nói giờ khó kế của trong này biết sẽ là cú lù hà liên nào xứ kia thế này cho nó cho vào sẽ là mua tê giả đó chỉ rong để biết chế năng đó có sẽ là ship thao ship ba của cả tới giờ muốn nông nghiệp để biết chế năng còn nó chỉ là ít không mê xứ là ít không chỉnh chỉnh để biết chế năng là hà liên nào sẽ là bao liên nào cú lù hà liên nào xứ của trong City Council Louis Chavez theo我找着非常的 center 我到那边带路去那我到看到了这边真的忙我那时候找那路里那时我找大概用钱那边直接给那个人用
Okay, to close this event here, I would like to invite Luis Chavez, council member, to come up to the podium. Luis.
So, in closing, those of us that are here today understand where the strength of our city lies, and that's in our unity, communities coming together and celebrating one another, celebrating our cultures, our language, our food. Next week, we'll have over 100,000 people that come here to Southeast Fresno and do just that. But to me, the most powerful thing that will happen next year is that the 1 million people that come through the Kings Canyon Ventura corridor will see that sign and recognize what Fresno's all about. It's about inclusion, it's about cohesiveness, it's about working together, and most importantly, it's about community. That's what Fresno's about. And so with that, I'll close by saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
We ask you a couple questions.
Sure.
Where's the sign going?
It's going on Chance, right across from the old UMC.
Okay, on a billboard?
No, it's actually going in the median island.
In the center?
Correct.
Can someone explain to us about the details of about what the symbols mean?
Absolutely.
Yes, as you can see the design of the sign, you see the hearts. At the top, you see 18 hearts. Then at the bottom, you also see 18 hearts. It's also designed in the Hmong tapestry. The 18 hearts represent the 18 clans. Within the Hmong community, there's 18 clans. So it's very symbolic. As you can see, the instrument is called a qing. That is one of the Hmong instruments that we use for our culture. And then you can see the necklace, what we call a sao. So anybody that sees the qing or the sao that know exactly that this is a representation of the Hmong community. So that's what it symbolizes. And then you see the two silhouettes of the men and the woman. Those are traditional Hmong clothing as well that represent the Hmong community.
And the tapestry and the colors?
The tapestry and the colors are the colors that we use for our clothing, traditional clothing. So if you come to the Hmong New Year, you'll see that a lot of our elders and a lot of our children will be dressed in the traditional Hmong attire, and those are decorated with tapestry and then the different colors of green, red, blue, and so forth. Thank you.
Can you speak a little bit to, I mean, just in these past couple of months, how difficult it has been and to be able to come together to celebrate, something good?
As everybody have seen, the past few weeks has been very difficult for not only our Hmong community, but our Fresno community. But with our young leadership, with our new chief and our mayor, they were able to pull together, and then they pull the community together, not just the Hmong community, but our entire Fresno community together. And to celebrate something like this is tremendous, and it's a need at this moment. That's why I like for our press and our community to celebrate the wins. There's a lot of things that happen in our city, but I think there's more good happening than bad that is happening in the great city of Fresno.
Thank you.
Thank you.
People to Council Member Luis Chavez and Board Member Elizabeth Jonathan. Also, Fresno Center Paul Yana. Thank you.
Hold on, you guys. That's for TV, okay? Smile. Sean, come in the middle so I can put it on. And video, Sean, please. Video? Yeah, so everybody will look good.